Have you ever wondered what your body might be telling you? Join us as we decode those signs and learn what your body has to say about your inner being. Greetings, everyone. This is Carrie, and once again, we are doing another episode of our Let's Ask Abraham series where we go to the law of attraction cards, go to the teachings of Abraham, and explore law of attraction and just heart, mind, body centered truths about joy, unconditional love, and finding our own way as a soul, eternal soul, along the path of this soul journey of the physical and the eternal, and that duality of what it all means. What does it all mean anyway? So many conflicts, so little information many times on how to do it. Where's the owner's manual? So I love these card decks because they bring snippets like cliff notes into my thinking, and my Soul Life Treasure Hunt board is a great way to augment and find a focus point that makes sure I can give an intentional bit of focus on what does this mean right now? Where can we take a look? And let's bring Abraham in. And let's just ask for some guidance as to what we could be looking at today. I am going to use these dice. Use this one to tell me which quadrant, and let's see what Abraham might want to guide us toward. Let's take a look. Okay, we're going to go to the body, and we're doing 3 and 5, flexibility, and 5 and 3 habits. We're doing habits, we're doing 5. Okay, we are doing flexibility with our bodies. Okay, that's really interesting. Having our bodies be part of the response mechanism, the telling us, the tool that we use that tells us if we're too inflexible, then we are not able to really move. There are those who say that, like, if you have knee pain, that means that you're having a hard time being flexible. So I know that Louise Hay has quite a bit. There's a number of resources out there if you ever wanted to go through and take a look at my suggested resources that I have studied and have in my collections. You can go look at those. I'll put the link below so you can just kind of wander through and find the ones about health in particular, that the mind and the beliefs, the thoughts you think, and how they are expressing out through the body. It's like you can't hide fully what's going on inside, at least not over time. You might be able to fake it for a little bit, but you really need to get those beliefs and thoughts aligned with what you truly want. And as we look at these readings, if you go back in time over all of these various readings over and over, that's what Abraham is trying to get across to us, is you're not going to get very far if you can't get the mental, emotional game aligned so that the physical can come in and show up and be created for your greatest and highest good. If you're thinking something else, you'll get that, but most of us want something even better, right? All right, so here we go. Flexibility. It says our diversity supports our individual freedoms. Interesting. Okay, I'm kind of curious how this is going. I've got my idea. Let's see if it's aligning here. While your societies continue to try to dictate and enforce human behavior to please the majority, because of your diversity, it continues to be an uncomfortable struggle that, again and again, falls of its economic weight. There simply is not enough money in the world to buck the natural currents of individual freedom and independence of thought. Okay, so we're looking at health and the law of attraction cards here. Okay, and here we're talking about money and our diversity. I love the diversity because if you're flexible about the lifestyles, say, of others, and that you're careful about how many rules and regulations and constrictions that are being placed on everybody, then that can give you more freedom to be yourself as well. So while your societies continue to try to dictate and enforce human behavior to please the majority, because of your diversity, it continues to be an uncomfortable struggle that again and again falls of its economic weight. There is simply not enough money in the world to buck the natural currents of individual freedom and independence of thought. So feeling that sense that you can be flexible, still safe, everybody can kind of, different strokes for different folks. So that gives you freedom to be who you are. It doesn't matter that others are doing their thing, as long as everybody is free to do their thing. I love that. Okay, sounds good. We are going to then take a look. Why did it go to money? Money and the ability to be who you are. Okay, so I'm going to go to the money and the law of attraction cards because money is used as a way to express ourselves and to increase our joy. It's a tool that helps us. So I'm going to go with money and the law of attraction cards. That's a little surprising. I'm not sure. I did not expect that. Thank you, Abraham. Where are we going with this one? Flexibility in our body is part of the individual unique experience. Okay, that makes sense. So here we go. Okay, this one wants me. I am developing the skill to direct my thoughts. Diversity, flexibility. The most valuable skill or talent that you could ever develop is that of directing your thoughts toward what you want. To be adept at quickly evaluating all situations and then quickly coming to the conclusion of what you most want, and then giving your undivided attention to that. There is a tremendous skill in deliberately directing your thoughts that will yield results that cannot be compared with results that mere action can provide. Yeah, see all of the outside options that are being handed out to you as the individual who is thinking it out, figuring out, do I want this? Do I want that? What actually is important to you? You get to make that choice, and it takes flexibility. There is no necessarily right or wrong way. There is good and better, perhaps, but to say that you have to follow someone else's formula, someone else's recipe for success, someone else's ideal of who you are and what you need to be. If you can develop the flexibility within yourself, that intimate self, again, this is in the toolbox of our existence. It's healthy to be flexible and to allow ideas to just come in without having to create a religion around it. just gonna say, if you can be flexible and allow others their ability to choose for themselves, they can offer you their ideas and how they did it, but ultimately, you are developing the skill to direct your thoughts to what is right and well for you. There you are. Oh my goodness. So how you invest your money, your resources, your time, all of that is going to be a personal choice. How you dress yourself, how you go after the education, the whatever it is, being flexible asking yourself, what do I want? What really is interesting? Where are my skills? How can I offer assistance? We've done assistance before. How can I offer my gifts, my abilities in such a way that it's a joy? It is so much fun. I never have to work because I'm playing all the time. I am flexible enough to know who I am, and therefore I can make my own choices and go my own way, knowing that I am part of the whole, but I'm also able to nurture myself into that sense of joy. We've looked at that in the previous episodes too, where the family is part of the nucleus, and that's your first arena for these kinds of lessons. But then as we go out into the greater world and the universe, and we see more and more of how we can be amazing in our own unique way, but expansive in seeing our relationship and how others benefit us, but we also know who we are. I love that. All right. I would love to invite you to do some comments on this one as well. This is a great topic. I was surprised. I was like, what are we doing here? Why are we going with money when we're talking health? But your health and your relationships, all of this is your earthly plane. This is the playing field. You got it, your body, you've been issued. It kind of has its ability to communicate with you with things like how you're feeling, what you're doing, what you need. And then you've got your resources, and the more you apply that and how you apply yourself more flexibly is going to make a big difference in how you live this life. All right. Have a great week. Give me some thoughts on this one. This is super cool. What a great message. Thank you, Abraham. Thank you, everyone. And love and likes back to you as well. I appreciate all your support. Take good care.